There's a popular complaint I've been hearing about persons who have loved ones who are battling with substance use dependency. So you hear them say things like, "We've taken him to this rehab center, it's not working, to that rehab center, it's not working. Instead, it comes out worse," and all of that. Forgive the noise in the background. So I made a post a few days about psychiatric hospital or rehabilitation center. Now, this is what you need to know. There are very few rehabilitation centers that does the whole integrated approach in treating substance use dependency problems. And then there are some individuals that have premorbid and comorbid conditions with their substance use. And then some others that the substance use landed them to having psychotic illnesses. And so if this individual is having psychotic condition already, or a premorbid or comorbid condition already, and then you take the person to a rehabilitation home, if that rehabilitation home doesn't offer integrated services for dual diagnosis like that, you might not be able to get the best out of that treatment. Now, because your professional is supposed to guide you, but just so you know, for knowledge sake and for education purposes, here are a few things you need to look out for if your loved one is using substances and then you're thinking, should we take him to a rehabilitation home or to a psychiatric hospital? This is what you should look out for. If your loved one is already having hallucinations of any kind, seeing things, hearing things, and feeling things on their skin, things that are beyond reality, things that your mom, your dad, let's say if the person is your brother now, your mom, your dad, your sister cannot see, it's only you that see, the person needs to go to a psychiatric hospital, not just a rehabilitation home. If the person is beginning to have delusions and some form of grandiosity where they wake up and say, "I'm the Holy Spirit, so you need to greet me like the Holy Spirit. I'm the president of Nigeria, I'm the governor," and then they do not even equate to all of what they are saying, that's some form of grandiosity, the person has no business with some kind of rehabilitation center. They need to be taken to a neuropsychiatric hospital. If the person has disorganized speech, disorganized thinking pattern, disorganized motor movements, that person has no business with certain rehabilitation home. They need to be taken to a neuropsychiatric hospital. If the person has serious decline in self-care and personal hygiene, the person needs to be taken to a psychiatric hospital, not just a rehabilitation center. All right. And then if you notice that the person just wakes up one day and start running, and then you're chasing the person, just at the middle of the person pulls their clothes and keep running and laughing and shouting, the person has no business rehabilitation home. The person needs to be taken to a psychiatric hospital. Now, I understand that there are certain community mental health facilities that does that integrated services. You need to check them out, or your professional will write a referral for you or guide you on which. Now, for some neuropsychiatric hospitals, they do the whole integrated approach where they treat the psychiatric illness and then after a while they move the person